Okay, the standard of human rights, forever and after, shall always be under a universal value and perspective. Indeed, it is true that every community and every individual has their own body anatomy right and personal even right sovereignty to decide what is best for them. But we believe that a good government is a government that never allows freedom of speech and expression that is without limit. Because a good government shall always ensure that its freedom um, shall be limited to grade 20, that is, individual will never conduct any activity that will inflict a heavy violation of human rights toward himself. Now, let's move on to my first class. One point, whether or not retributive and rehabilitative approach is justifiable to endorse a positive new value to replace the previous negative value. From the early of human civilization, if the authority in region would like to regulate a new law to ensure the welfare of the society and to ensure there is no more religion toward of human right of the society, then the authority shall always take a mechanism of retributive sentence to emphasize the importance of this law to be obeyed for the sake of the society themselves, in which they have the gravity of the importance of this new law to protect the human right, then the have also the retributive sentence that would be attached to this new law to enforce the practicing of this new law compliance among the society, in which even if the society is still not about aware but the importance of this new law, but they will stay obey this new law because of their fear over the heavy sentence that is now possessed. Eventually, a very strong deterrent effect is implanted in the society mind to stay away from committing any violation toward this new law. And 2 point, whether or not the government shall uphold a harmless rational decision by interfering when the society harm themselves, or shall the government support a harmful irrational decision by deciding to just stay behind and grant the society's choice to harm their basic right? Indeed, it is true that is the society who has already chosen the government, but it doesn't necessarily means then that the government shall comply to every demand that is requested by the society. Take the example of this hypothetical situation. Someday, there was a mother and her uh, 18 years old daughter were walking down the street in one lovely afternoon. In the left side of them, here was a street that was full with high-speed vehicles driving on it. While on the right side of them, there was a very comfortable and safe, beautiful park. And then suddenly, this girl asked her mother to give a personal choice to walk on the street that in full of high-speed vehicles. The mother told her all of the information about the suggestion of the street and the consequence that she might get it if she still insists to go walk on the street. Even her mother also gave her uh, all of the information about the positive thing that she will get if she walk on the beautiful park. park. All of this information are given by the mother to ensure that the doctor can see the rational conclusion and consequence behind her decision. And point 3, which model of proposal that will be in line and proportional to the principle of a democratic country, whether a standard of human rights protection that shall be universal by ensuring a generalization and equal treatment of value facilitation to all levels of society, or shall a standard of human rights protection be relative to each individual by providing different treatment of value accommodation to each different society or individual? Each different individual or community has their own perspective of value. Sometimes this perspective of value is based on rational conclusion, but sometimes it is based on rational conclusion. To close my speech, I would like to ask this to all the audience and the educators. Do you prefer to be a society under a government who never even care about the protection of your own basic human right by allowing you to any harmful activity toward yourself? Or you like to be a society under a government who care about the protection of your own basic human right? We believe that is a rational individual, you would like to choose a more benefiting rational proposal and leave a harmful personal that is based on irrationality, and that is why we still proudly choose the support this motion, which is we shall ban smoking. Thank you.